Hi, Shalom everyone. A huge honor to have Rabbi Assaf Bednarsh. He's a rabbi here of the Yeshiva University branch here in Israel, in Beit Vegan, to share an amazing message with regards to Israel.
Shalom Aleichem. We just learned in Parshas Vayechi that Yaakov, on his deathbed, makes his son Yosef swear, Al not tikvareni b'Mitzrayim, v'shachafti im arosai u'nusasani Mitzrayim u'kvartani b'kvurasam. He says, don't bury me in Mitzrayim. Rather, when I pass away, bring me to Ma'arat HaMachpelah and bury me in Eretz Yisrael with my forefathers. Rashi implicitly asks, why is there a double language here? He says, bury me in Israel. Why does he also need to say, don't bury me in Mitzrayim? And Rashi gives many, many suggestions as to why, in fact, Yaakov had two reasons. One, he wanted to be buried in Ma'arat HaMachpelah with Avraham and Yitzchak, with Sarah, Rivka, and Leah. And two, even if not for that, there's a reason he didn't want to be buried in Mitzrayim. There are many reasons suggested, but the Meshech Chochmah suggests a reason that perhaps Rashi did not think of. The Meshech Chochmah suggests that Yaakov said, number two, I want to be buried in Ma'arat HaMachpelah, but number one, whatever you do, don't bury me in Mitzrayim. Why? Because my kids live in Mitzrayim, my grandchildren live in Mitzrayim, my great-grandchildren live in Mitzrayim, they have nice houses in Mitzrayim, they have good jobs in Mitzrayim. They can easily start to believe that they belong in Mitzrayim, that Mitzrayim is their homeland, that Mitzrayim is where they belong. If you bury me in Mitzrayim, they will think Mitzrayim is where Jews belong. Whatever you do, don't bury me in Mitzrayim, because I need to teach my children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren that you're in Golut in Mitzrayim. Mitzrayim is exile. Mitzrayim is not where we belong. It's not our homeland. Don't get too comfortable here. I wonder if Rashi and all of the other Rishonim, being persecuted in Europe through the Middle Ages, maybe didn't even think that any Jews would start to think that they belonged, that they were citizens, that they could actually take root in the countries of their oppression. But the Meshech Chochmah and others living in the 20th century realize Jews are going to start to feel like we're at home someplace else. Like, we're good German Jews, we're good French Jews, we're good Polish Jews. We're comfortable here. This is where we belong. So he says, no. Yaakov said, I'll not take Bereni b'Mitzrayim. Don't bury me here. Don't think this is your homeland. Don't think this is your Masorah. Don't think this is where you belong. There are no Sephardic Jews, there are no Ashkenazic Jews, there are no Polish Jews, there are no Russian Jews, German Jews, Iraqi Jews, Moroccan Jews. There are Jews, and Jews are Yehudim from Eretz Yehuda, from Eretz Yisrael. This is ultimately where we belong. I think this is a message that is necessary, particularly in our generation. It's very comfortable living in a lot of places in the world, maybe fewer places than 20 years ago, but there are many places where it's very comfortable for Jews to live, and we don't want Hashem to have to send us reminders that we don't belong there. Let's just be mechazik ourselves and realize and remember that we only have one homeland. There's one place where we belong, and that's Eretz Yisrael.